Do you want a crown that's fit for a queen? It's time for Library Make. Understanding patterns and sequences can have wonderful effects on your child's pre-literacy skills. Not only is this a great basic math skill, but by understanding patterns, they'll start to understand the patterns in spelling and speech. Today's craft, braided paper crowns and bracelets, are not only a cute accessory for your child's dress-up gear, but they will also teach them about patterns while improving their dexterity. Keep watching for this royally inspired craft.
For this craft, you'll need several colors of tissue paper, or you can use newspaper, yarn, scissors, and a clipboard, which is optional. Let's get crafting. First, tear or cut tissue paper or newspaper into strips, 3 strips per page. Your strips will end up about 8 to 10 inches wide. Most paper has a grain. It'll be easier to tear straightish lines with the grain, and almost impossible to tear straightish lines against the grain, so experiment with the paper to find which direction is best and easiest for tearing. Crunch the strips long ways to make a strand that can be braided. Your child can help with all of this. Next, take 3 strips, each a different color. Take a piece of yarn and tie them at the top. Leave a long tail on the yarn, about 12 to 18 inches. You'll need it later. Now it's time to braid. If you have a clipboard, clip the top of your paper strands in the clipboard. If not, try using a really heavy book or a leg of furniture to keep the end in place while your child braids. Now teach your child to braid. Outside strands go into the middle of the other 2 strands, taking turns with left and right. If you're using colored tissue paper, show your child how to make a pattern with the strands they're braiding. This will help them learn patterns and sequences. When there's a few inches left on each strand, you can either tape or staple another strip of paper to each strand, which will make your braid big enough for a crown, or stop and tie up your strands to make a bracelet. To tie both ends of the braid together, overlap the ends, then wrap that long tail of yarn from earlier around all the strands. Wrap the yarn many times to create a nice fat band of color. Trim the ends of the paper a bit, then gently spread them out to create the look of a bow. That's it! Your bracelet or crown is ready to wear.
Enjoy braiding with your child and playing pretend with your new crowns afterwards. Don't be surprised if your child wants to create more bracelets and crowns. Braiding can be addictive. They'll learn a valuable new skill, and their dexterity and understanding of patterns will skyrocket. Basically, this craft rules. Happy making!